Good afternoon, everyone, and yes, it is afternoon. It is about 4:05, and this is a very interesting time for me to start vlogging, especially on a Saturday. Why is that? Well, my boss texted me earlier, and he's like, hey, you want the day off? And I was like, sure. So I don't have to work today. I mean, I wish he would have texted me a little sooner, because he texted me at about 1, and I was like, oh, well, if you'd asked me sooner, I could have, gotten stuff done at the library today, but whatever. He texted me when he texted me. I can't really complain because I get the day off. This makes 4 days off in a row. That's really crazy. At first it was actually, yeah, 4 days off in a row. At first it was only the 2 days off in a row. Uh, Thursday, which Thanksgiving, and yesterday. Because that's my scheduled day off. And then today I had off, that's 3, and then tomorrow is one of my scheduled days off. So I get 4 days off in a row. That's crazy. That never happens. It's rare that I get 2 days off in a row. Hell, it's surprising I even get 2 days off, but that's a story for another time. Anyways, I'm sure you're wondering, James, why are we in the intimate angle? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I bought games. I bought a total of 6 games today. And 3, maybe 4 of these are going to be first play Sundays. I bought Heavenly Sword, which I have played before. I've rented from Gamefly, but I have not beaten it. I wanted that. Devil May Cry HD Collection. I've played this specific version. I also rented it from Gamefly a little while back, actually. The only one I beat was the first game, and I mean, it's been so long that I don't even remember most of the first game. I'm even playing through it right now, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this. So, I mean, that's quite a long time ago. Hello, kitty. Then I bought Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, hold on, okay. I have played the first one. I've actually gotten 100% on it, except I haven't done the Luigi run. But I really liked the first game. I thought it was really fun. But I've never played the sequel, and now I have it. So I'll probably do that for First Play Sunday. Then I bought Beowulf the Game. I've really never heard of this game. I found it at local game store for $6, so I was like, why not? I bought Sneak King, which I have never played. I have watched the completionist video on it, but that is the most I have even seen of this game. So I wanted to do that. I mean, I got it for $3. So, and last but hopefully not least, Garfield Lasagna World Tour. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this game. However, I appreciate Garfield. Actually, I think he's really funny. Hold on. Accompany Garfield through 10 vast levels of lasagna munching action. Explore Mexico, Italy, and Egypt to find those elusive clues? What clues? Play, write, and give orders to Odie, and chase around on his back with hilarious results? Okay. This game does not look good. It was $5 though, so I can't really complain. So yeah, $6. I spent not a whole lot actually, because I got Heavenly Sword for free. Spent probably close to like $50, which is a lot of money, but for 6 games, it's well within reason. So what have I been doing today? Well, I was working on videos. I'm re-exporting a bunch of the Ratchet and Clank videos, so they're a smaller video size. And I was actually working on vlogs. I've got about 12 of them taken care of. And I was like, alright, I gotta do something else, which, I mean, I did. I went out, got cat litter, got lunch for tomorrow, which I did just put in the freezer, so I bought a bunch of games. So yeah, today's been pretty productive so far. I'll probably just get back to editing videos. I'll probably record tomorrow morning before I head to the library. Yeah, I'll probably record more videos before I head to the library tomorrow. But yeah, I've got all these games. Sneak King is gonna be interesting. So it's the end of the night, and I just beat DMC Devil May Cry again. And my thoughts on the game are about the same as they used to be, that the game is still very, very fun, despite what the internet wants to say. And, you know, I'm playing on PC. First time I played it was on PS2. No, not PS2. Wow. It was on PS3. And I actually have the Platinum Trophy for the game on PS3. And I never had an issue with the game. And this wasn't even my first Devil May Cry game. My first one was the 4th game. Then I went back and played 1 and 3. I skipped 2 because of the whole everyone hates it deal, which I have played it a little bit, and it's okay. It's disappointing, but it does a lot of things a sequel should do. I haven't beaten the game by any means, but I've played it for a few hours. But yeah, with the DMC, I still think people give it a really hard time just because it's not like the other games. I mean, yeah, you know, the gameplay is a lot more simple, which I like to look at the games like this. Like, Original Series is an exploration game with hack and slash elements, and this one is a hack and slash game with exploration elements. Granted, the exploration is very minimal, but there's still a little bit. That's why I say it's hack and slash with exploration instead of exploration with hack and slash. But I mean, that's besides the point. What I wanted to bring up though is the whole 30 FPS versus 60 FPS debacle. On PS3, the game runs at 30 frames per second most of the time. The PS3 version is notorious for having frame rate stutters, which, yeah. But on PC, it's playing at 60 frames per second. And not once while playing the PC version was I thinking, wow, this game is so much better running at 60 FPS. And I had the same feeling when I played Definitive Edition, which also runs at 60 FPS. I didn't think my experience was improved with it being 60 FPS. Was it hindered? Maybe a little bit, just because the timings and stuff were a little bit different. But I can't say that my experience was improved. And I can tell the difference between 30 and 60. I mean, that's a big debate all in and of itself, but not once did I think, wow, this game is unresponsive, or wow, this game doesn't look good, or anything like that. And hey, look, end of the credits. But I don't understand the whole 30 versus 60 debate. Now, what I don't like is when companies try to say, like, oh, like they're justifying one over the other due to, what was the Naughty Dog one? I think it was Naughty Dog at least, where it's like, it's more cinematic if it runs at 30 or something like that. Which does make sense to a point, but that's what I don't like. It's like, if you can't make your game run at 60 for technical reasons, just come out and say it. Because, I mean, you know, there are companies that aren't as good with optimizing games, and, you know, it makes sense that they'd have to log them at 30. So, I mean, I get that. I don't have any issue with that. Just be honest with it. Because, I mean, I have no issue with 30 FPS. I have no issue with 60. Even with other games, like I think Castlevania Lords of Shadow on PS3 runs at like 20 frames per second. I think. Maybe 22. I don't know. Something crazy. But my issue is when there's really bad frame rate drops. That's when I have an issue with it. And sometimes when the frame rate goes too high, because there's sometimes where it's like, whoa, the frame rate's going way too high, and everything like speeds up, which doesn't happen often. Actually, the only time I can think of that is in Infamous Second Son. And even then I might just be going a little crazy. But yeah, my perfect example for the 30 versus 60 debate, and this is my opinion, is Donkey Kong Country Returns 3DS. And I think it's an excellent game. I have no issue with it. I've also played the Wii one, which runs at 60. The 3DS run one's at 30. And, I like both. Oh, it's not the end of the credits, it's still going. But yeah, I think both versions of the game are excellent. And my issue with the 3DS one was not that it runs at 30 FPS, but the fact that during some of the Kong stages, or the K stages, I don't know what their technical name is, but during those stages, the frame rate will just drop. And because of, how like the sprite flicker, not the sprite flicker, but the, now the credits are over, but how the invincibility frames and stuff work, it makes it to where your character just disappears. That's when I have an issue with it, because then it's like, I cannot even find my character. I don't know where I am, I don't know what I'm doing. That's when I have an issue with it. And even then, it's not a horrible issue. Has it prevented me from 100%ing the game? Yeah. But, is it like a be-all, end-all deal? No. Okay, I might as well just make this, like, part 2, the FPS debate. That's what this vlog is going to be called. It's going to be out in a few months, but... but yeah, I don't understand the frame rate debacles. It's like, oh, if it runs smoother, it's more responsive. I don't ever have an issue. But that's just me. I'm a casual, apparently. I love that not debate, tag, I suppose, where if you don't agree with what's considered the norm, you're casual. So, sue me. Anyways, please don't sue me, actually. I can't afford that. Anyways, that will end off my ranting. I'm gonna go play Virgil's Downfall now, and then I'm gonna continue cracking on DMC4 Special Edition. So, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. Please leave your thoughts on the 30 versus 60 FPS debate down below. Please keep it civil. Anyways, I will end it off here. If you enjoyed, please let me know down below. And as always, I will see you all next time. Not next time. I am getting the vlogs and the Let's Plays mixed up. I will see you all tomorrow.